This episode was sponsored by the Ortega Cleaners. More about them at the end of the Shane Show.
Today, we take a look into an indoor rock climber here at San Juan, check out the Senior Assassins results, look into the making of the yearbook, we spotlight a senior who is ready to graduate. Make sure to stay till the end for the Shane Show and the very last ever Frame by Frame. Good morning, Stallions. I'm Spencer Waldron.
And I'm Jet Rivera, and this is the main event. First up, yearbook distribution is underway, starting with seniors who are scheduled to pick up their yearbooks today during lunch in Eat 14.
Juniors are up next, with their yearbooks being available this Tuesday, May 27th.
Sophomores and freshmen pick up their yearbooks on May 28th, and all grades makeup day will be on Thursday, the 29th. All pickup times will be during lunch.
For any questions, please refer to the Canvas email that yearbook advisor, Ms. Armin, sent to all students for more details.
The yearbook has been in the making for, well, a whole year.
In this next segment, we take a closer look into the process that goes into creating the yearbook, as well as the time and care that is given to make it the best it can be.
So as editors-in-chief, we're reviewing everybody's pages as they submit them. We're like the quality control.
Yeah. So before they go to Miss Armin for the final check, before they're submitted to the company who makes the yearbook for us, they go through us first.
I kind of do more behind the scenes work and just help coach the kids so that they're building all the pages. I'm not designing anything in the book. It's totally a student-run publication.
We have specific deadlines that need to be met by the company that makes the yearbook for us. So throughout the year, we assign those pages every 4 weeks or so.
So at the beginning of the year, we created these templates on the program eDesign, and people just drag their photos into those pre-made templates. So there's like, what, 5 or 6?
Yeah.
That get recycled on each page.
Mm-hmm.
My job is the freshman and JV football page. As of right now for the first deadline, everybody has their own pages that they're working on. So we're kind of in our own little niche areas just working on it so we can all come together and make one really good yearbook.
Traditionally, our books here at San Juan Hills are more heavy on the visuals and the photos.
You don't want all your pictures to look the same. You want to look for different angles you can find, different shots. So for sports, you want some action shots, you want some of the people on the bench, you want some team huddles, some just a team picture. You kind of just want an all-around, every kind of picture that you can get.
You really want to capture the emotions of what just happened.
We have this really cool AI feature you could use to remove objects. We can go here, we can draw over him, and then we can click apply, and then it's going to get rid of him essentially and just leave what we want the photo of is of the Stallion player. See, there we go.
Our goal this year, I think we mostly talked about, was getting as many people in as we could.
Trying to increase the number of people that are mentioned in the book 2 or 3 times and decrease the number of students that are in the book maybe 15 times.
It gets stressful, but then it's done by spring break because it takes the company a while to print it.
We've all worked so hard on the whole time, and getting to share it with the rest of the campus, it's been a really cool experience. I really enjoy it.
I love seeing people's reactions when they turn to their page and they see themselves and they're like, oh, that's such a cool photo.
We're capturing student life, academics. We do a section on people, that has everybody's individual photos, but then also student spotlights. We've got arts, sports, and so we're really just trying to record all the incredible things that are happening on campus simultaneously.
Well, I think after we finish the book, we start thinking about next year, what worked well this year, what we can improve on next year.
We're telling the story mainly through photographs and design.
It's something that all of us will look back on, and for us it'll be a little extra special because we'll have been a big part of it, which is really cool.
This week, the physics classes are competing in their yearly bottle rocket project, where they try to get their bottle rocket furthest across the field. Let's go check it out.
Go!
We used a tennis ball and tape and plastic bottles.
Did you run into any challenges while building the rocket?
No, it went pretty swiftly. I mean, it was pretty easy, yeah.
Did you have any design you went for, or?
We went for the rocket built in October Sky by Homer, and we based it off that, and it got us 100%.
If you could improve anything about your rocket, what would it be?
We would probably throw on another fin, make it go twice as long, but we didn't want to ruin anyone's mood, so we kept it simple.
I'm not gonna ask you about your rocket.
Next up, one of our most legendary traditions, Senior Assassins. Over 200 seniors are armed with water guns and stealthy tactics to tag their friends.
Strategies range from house ambushes to elaborate plans. Let's take a look at some of the participants and see who won.
Senior Assassins is just supposed to mainly be a bonding experience for the senior class.
About 250 people at the start. We all have water guns. Each week you're given a target, and then you have 5 days to go try and kill your target with the water gun, and each round the amount of people in the game gets cut in half just over and over until there's only one person left.
My person, he lived in Rancho Santa Margarita, and so it was kind of a grind. I tried to kill him at his house one time. I didn't even know where he lived. My guy Chris, I own Chris now because I killed him.
Well, my first target, the process in getting like her address and stuff, it was one of my friends, and she's my neighbor, so like I knew where she lived, and she's in my second period, so I knew she had a free first. So I skipped my first period and killed her. Third kill, baby.
The first week, I pretended to be someone else, and I drove their car all the way home, and then jumped out of her car when her target tried to get her, but it was actually my target.
The immunities are basically something you can wear that makes you immune to being killed while you're wearing it.
Yeah, a few times people were waiting outside my house, but I think the both of those times I was wearing the immunity, so I was fine and didn't get killed.
I definitely did not use the immunity. Like, if you use the immunity, you're just insane, like, honestly. Like, I was one time at BJ's, right? Like, I just saw Haley Easley with like this full-on like swim outfit on. I was just like, bro, what the heck are you doing?
My lifestyle didn't change too much throughout the process of like the game. It was just that you get very paranoid when you go out.
Lifestyle didn't really change. I'm kind of mysterious during the week, so like nobody really knows what I'm doing.
Yeah, there was like kind of drama, I guess. My friend texted me basically because I was immune because I had killed somebody the round before. And I came and like shot her, and then she like got all mad, and we made an edit out of it.
I rock that pebble, jump from your sheet, you hear this beat, kinda like heavy metal. You got a business though, set in stone like rock. Came with a brand new book, like man have guys all shot, don't like easy, but this king.
I've killed 11 people so far throughout the entire game, so at the moment I have the highest kill count.
He partied way too hard for his birthday, bro. Hey, yo, Tanner. Yo.
Due to me having the most kills in Senior Assassins, I'm at the moment gonna win $350.
Yeah, it's been good fun. It is a bit stressful, but it is pretty fun overall. Like doing a hunt, getting a kill, making it to the next round, and you start to get later in the game, you start to be like, I can actually win some money here. So it has been pretty fun overall.
I made it to the last round and we split a 5-way win.
The dance program is holding their final show, Choreographer's Ball, tonight at 7 p.m.
Choreographer's Ball is the last dance show of the year where we get the privilege to invite guest artists to teach all the new dancers fun and unique dances.
The show is 2 days. One's tonight, and then the other one is tomorrow. And then each show starts at 7 p.m.
Me and Alba are both captains, so we get to help control and facilitate and make sure everything runs smoothly. It's really exciting to see all the new dancers, see what they can come up with, and it's really fun to be collaborative with all our class and team members. It's good to see all the hard work that all the other levels are putting in and support all of them. Well, for the other shows, we do have a few guest choreographers come in, but for this show, most of it is all guest choreographers, but we also have some students that take on the authoritative position to put on a dance themselves, pick the costumes, pick the music. We have a really great teacher, Miss Calder, who helps organize everything and make sure everything runs really well.
And also, there's a bunch of, there's not just all, lyrical, and it's all just, hip-hop. It's, a very mix, of everything, and I feel like that's really fun.
Yeah, she does a good job spreading out who does what dances for what show, so everyone gets a wide variety of, what they get to perform.
I'm really into hip-hop and stuff like that, so, most of my dances are hip-hop, and I really like that, and I'm really excited to, show everyone, all the hard work we've put into it, and, just perform it for our parents, and, so they can come and see it.
I got into explore and get better at styles that I'm not as confident in. So it's really fun to enhance in my craft that way. Tonight
or tomorrow,
come see our show!
Rock climbing is a sport that has been taking off recently, specifically indoor rock climbing. Our stallion, JT Robinson, has been climbing for the past few months. Let's go talk to him to learn more.
I first got into rock climbing because my dad was a really big rock climber, and my mom basically introduced it to me when I was super young. So I started climbing at 7, and then I just never really stopped. My first climb was actually down in Pirates Cove, which is a beach, and my mom was holding me up onto it, and I was just climbing up it, which was pretty cool. I enjoy climbing just because it's a physical activity. It keeps me active. And also just the progression system. For me, the grading is 99% of the fun, going up a grade, seeing yourself, the progression of getting better. My favorite thing about rock climbing is probably the community. Everyone is really nice and really supportive. And if you ask someone for help, they'll most likely give it to you. But then also I have a big group of around 4 or 5 people who usually one of them is free to go climbing with. My favorite gym to climb at is probably Hangar 18 in Mission Viejo. I really like that one. They have a lot of variety in their climbs. I really like slab. It's just vertical climbing, straight up and down, or at an angle climbing. And I think because it's usually smaller holds, it's more technical, which is my sort of climbing. I think more people should get into climbing. It's kind of a niche thing right now. It is growing right now, but I think more people should be into it because it's a great sport and I really love it.
Seniors, you're almost finished, so hang in there. One of those seniors who is ready to graduate is basketball player and business owner Luke Averill. Let's find out more in this week's Senior Spotlight.
Luke Averill, a senior at San Juan Hills High School, is graduating soon.
Definitely excited to kind of start another journey and kind of do something more with what I've learned and stuff.
What are Luke's highs and lows?
Highs is probably making a lot of new friends, playing sports with everyone, kind of just the bonding part of it, and then the lows is probably just doing the school.
He has a few ideas for what he wants to do after high school.
Instruction management job, or maybe some sort of trade like electrician, where you can make a lot of money if you start a business with that, because a lot of people need that kind of stuff.
But he has already started to make money with his business. Luke and his brother started a window washing business and have made quite a success.
We just get the freedom and get to make a lot more money than we would working at a normal job. Do you have any plans you're doing for?
And now he has realized.
Put the time in now so that it'll pay off later, because I think if I worked harder then I'd put myself in a better spot to succeed now, but that's what I've been trying to do lately so that in the future I can do more things.
This is Adib Atmar with The Main Event signing out.
Graduation is coming up soon for us class of 25ers, so let's check out the latest information on everything you need to know for the end of the year with Senior Update.
Hi, I'm Zainab Bassi, and this is your Senior Update. The finish line is in sight, class of 2025, and we have a little time left. We just wrapped up prom and senior awards, and we only have a few events left for our senior year. On June 3rd, head to the Badlands Stadium for Captain Gown distribution, running from 1:45 to 2:15 p.m. If you ordered a panoramic photo, you'll get that too, along with your graduation tickets. Then, it's time to celebrate. Senior Brunch is happening June 4th from 9 to 11 a.m. at Dave & Buster's in the Irvine Spectrum. Just a reminder, you must have a pre-purchase ticket to attend. June 5th is packed. Things start early with a mandatory graduation rehearsal at 9 a.m. in the gym. And yes, it is required if you want to walk at graduation. Later that day, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Graduation kicks off at 5 p.m. at Badlands Stadium. Seniors, you'll need to check in at the gym between 2:30 and 3:30 p.m. via shuttle, so plan ahead and be on time. That wraps up this Senior Update, Stallions. I'm Zain Abbasi, and congratulations again to the class of 2025.
It feels so scary getting old.
Spencer, I'm a movie lover. What about you?
I absolutely am. My favorite movie is Finch. What's yours?
It has to be Pixar's WALL-E. Greatest movie ever made.
That's a good movie. This week, we have our final segment of everyone's favorite, Frame by Frame.
Hello, my name is Kyle Lee, and welcome back to Frame by Frame, the show about movies to TV shows and everything in between. Today is the very final Frame by Frame. Over the 2 years of running this segment, I have mostly focused on what has been happening in Hollywood. But today, I want to focus on the great creative minds on our very own campus. We will be covering 3 films created by our fellow Stallions. So let's jump right in with Phoenix Zuhiri.
My name is Phoenix Zuhiri, and for the past year, I've been making a film about a man's transition from bad to worse. He's an FBI informant, so basically he takes information from A to B, and it's a psychological thriller.
Phoenix has been working on his first film, Diary of a Madman, for almost 2 years now, and is expected to be completed before September.
You know, you're 16 years old, you tell people, oh, I'm gonna make this movie, it's gonna be an hour, 45 minutes long, people tell you, you're crazy. This entire film was shot on a phone, and whenever you tell people that, they're like, oh, you shot it on a phone, why didn't you use a camera? But yeah, I think with this film, I learned the best of using what you got and using it to the best of your capabilities. And I think that's the primary thing I learned doing this film.
Phoenix plans to put the film out on YouTube once it is completed. But let us now move on to our second film, Dance Match.
My name is Milan Tak. I'm a junior at San Juan Hills High School, and me and my 2 best friends are creating a movie called Dance Match. Dance Match is about 2 best friends. One of them has a crush on this guy named Luke, and so they sign up for this website to get paired together to go to the school dance. However, her best friend ends up going with her crush. So, as this is our last project for the year, I am hoping to take video production again next year as a senior because I absolutely love this. I've been taking it for 5 years now, and I hope to continue this to a future career.
Wake me up when Luke gets down on one knee.
I think if you have an idea and you think it's a good idea, it's important to make it fun for your audience. Think about what they would want to watch, not just you. And I think that's been the most important obstacle for us to overcome, so we make sure that this remains engaging and actually something people would want to come and see.
And now, for our final film, The Ultimate Guide to Success, which was actually created by me and my friend Christopher. The film is loosely based on my own high school experience, as it is following my journey through balancing both school and my dream of becoming a YouTuber. Throughout the film, you witness how I feel forced to sacrifice hanging out with friends or doing schoolwork to work on YouTube.
Have fun working.
I felt that sharing my journey by creating this film is very important, as I feel like many other students can sympathize with the struggle of following one's dream. The want for life to go one way, but then it goes the complete opposite way. I wanted to share something real, something that not everyone is brave enough to talk about. the fear of what lies beyond high school, the fear of a dream never fully working out, the fear of failure. Something that everyone has felt once in their life. Through this film, I want people to realize that they are not alone in the journey, that there are people who want to see them win. While movies and shows are a great form of entertainment, they are also a way to express a message that can impact and change us and maybe even make us who we are today. If you wish to support these films, we will be holding a film festival on Thursday, May 29th at 3:45 p.m. in the TV studio in room F11, where we'll be premiering Dance Match and The Ultimate Guide to Success. It is completely free to attend and no tickets are required, so make sure to show up and support your fellow stallions. But now, our time has come to an end. I want to thank you for joining me over these past 2 years as we have explored the secrets behind the movies and shows we watch every single day. Make sure to never be afraid to watch something new, as it may just change who you are. My name is Kyle Lee, and this has been Frame by Frame.
Now, for our last segment of the day, The Shane Show!
Shane Show, Shane Show, Shane Show.
Yeah! Hello, and welcome to The Shane Show with me, Shane Joseph Roberts. Our two contestants for today are Fernanda Brito and Scarlett Biondolio. Welcome to the show. How do you feel being on the program?
We're so excited. Thank you for having us.
Happy we're able to get you on. Before we begin, I would love to learn a bit about you. Scarlett, would you like to start us off?
Yeah, so my name is Scarlett. I'm a senior at San Juan. I did track for 3 years, and after I graduate, I plan to go to Cal Poly SLO.
Oh, wow. So still in California then. Nice to hear. What about you, Fernanda?
I'm Fernanda Brito. I played flag football here at San Juan Hills, and after high school, I plan on going to Cal State Fullerton.
My goodness, you're also staying in California, and so am I. I feel like it's the best way to go. We're going to stay here in the golden state of California.
Yes.
Anyways, let's begin the Shane Show with our first question, which has to do with English. What argumentative essay component typically uses outside sources, mostly through quotes, and includes basic facts and data that can be used to support the claim? Your options are... Scarlett, you got that one first.
Evidence?
It is evidence! Congratulations, you win our first point. Second question, we're now going into biology. It is, what is the scientific name of the process that cells use to duplicate? Your options are mitosis, cellular respiration, or homeostasis.
Homeostasis?
It is not homeostasis. Scarlett, you have a chance to steal. Just again, your options are mitosis, cellular respiration, or, as Fernanda said, homeostasis.
Cellular respiration.
Oh, it's also not cellular respiration. It is process of elimination, mitosis.
Okay.
Yes. Anyways, third question is, what government agency is tasked with protecting important U.S. officials, including the president? Your options are the Central Intelligence Agency, the National Security Agency, or the
National Security Agency?
It is not the National Security Agency. All right, Scarlett, yet again, you have a chance to steal. Your options are the Central Intelligence Agency, or Scarlett's already eliminated for us, the NSA, and then our third option is the U.S. Secret Service.
The U.S. Secret Service.
It is the Secret Service. All right. Our last question for today, my friends, is, in football, during a rushing play, the quarterback almost always hands the ball over to the what? Fill in the blank.
Running back.
It is the running back. Congratulations, Scarlett. You are our winner. Would you like to know what you win?
Yes.
All right. Well, you win for us today. For you, a San Juan Hills t-shirt. It's a brand new one. They just got over at the student store, and
I love
it's
it.
all
Thank you
yours.
so
So you're
much.
one of the first.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Scarlett.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh,
Yeah,
certainly,
thank you.
Fernanda. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you to Scarlett.
Thank you.
And before we close off the show, I have something to show you all, but hold on, we need to go outside for this one.
Where is he going, Scarlett?
I don't know. Look at this dress. It looks quite nice right now. But after a night of partying at prom or any other event, you get it really messy. For example, let's say you eat fries and you get grease on you. Uh-oh, not looking too good. Mustard on. Oh my gosh. Coffee spill. Your friend spills into you, gets you Pepsi. Put hot sauce on it. Uh-oh. Put this chocolate on you. Just smudge it in here. Just like get it in there. And to top it all off, you fall down and you get dirt all over you. Wow. Now that nice dress, it's not looking so nice anymore. You need help, my friend. You need Ortega Cleaners. Like with any garment, Ortega Cleaners performs a rigorous and precise 3-step cleaning process within their shop. After leaving the dress overnight, the fabric goes through pre-treatment where the dress is closely inspected for any stains, which are then swiftly removed. In this case, there was a lot to clean up, but they were able to get it all done nonetheless. Next up, the dress is placed in a professional, dry cleaning machine that utilizes eco-friendly, odorless, non-toxic solutions to make it look brand new. Lastly, the dress is perfectly pressed to create an immaculate, wrinkle-free look. Now this looks incredible. It's spotless. It's insane, the transformation that they were able to make to this dress. And if this isn't enough to convince you, just know that with Ortega, getting your outfit looking clean and pristine is as simple as can be. Simply text pickup to the number on the screen and they'll come straight to your door, collect your attire, and deliver it back to you in less than a week for no extra charge. Make sure to mention The Shane Show to get 30% off your first order. So call, text, or travel to the Ortega Cleaners located by the 5 Freeway and Ortega Highway to save money, time, and peace of mind. Now back to The Shane Show. Yeah. Anyways, that concludes our show for today. Thank you again, ladies, for being on the show, and we'll see you again next week on The Shane Show. And until then, good day!
Shane Show, Shane Show, Shane Show.
And that's all for our program for May 23rd, 2025. We have 2 more episodes before the year's end, so don't miss it. Our newest episode will be out next Friday, and our last one will air the last Monday of the year, June 2nd. You can view the main event during class and scanning the QR code, or visit our official website at sjhtv.com. There you can watch that, as well as all of our past newscasts if you haven't already. Until next time, Stallions, I'm Jet Rivera.
And I'm Spencer Waldron, signing off.